Emerlo with Lindsey and Lindsey. And yes, I'm in my trailer again this time. I was just saying to Lindsey that I'm in reno mode still. So my office and a couple of rooms are being renovated and they're not done yet. We've got blowers going and dust. And so, yeah, I'm in limbo again.
Well, but the trailer's still pretty hot, though. I love it.
I'm not exactly roughing it.
I love it.
And it's fun. I had my couple girlfriends over yesterday, so we had drinks in the trailer. So I showed them what it was, and she's like, "This is our clubhouse now."
Yeah, that is the perfect clubhouse.
I know.
I'm jealous. I wasn't there.
Yeah, so we had some wine in here, and yeah, it was pretty cozy.
That's fun.
It was fun.
When are you taking it back out for camping?
I want to go away next weekend, but I think I have to convince my hubby. And then thinking of doing a trip mid-October with no kids, just a couple, like a friends of ours. And yeah, so I'm trying to work that out, and then we'll be done for the season.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
love it.
I know. Lots going on. And so it's been, I don't know, we were here last week. Feels like, I don't know, it feels like it's been a while still. I don't know.
I know, like we have to get back into the groove, but yeah. Right? Lindsey and I will be at DBA, which is in San Diego. There's still like maybe 2 or 3 seats left. So go to dreambusinessacademy.com and get signed up so you can listen to Lindsey and I talk, and you can come and see us in person, and we'll hang out with you, and it'll be super fun.
I know.
There you go. Yay.
I know. I'm super excited. My kids just clued in that I'm going away. They're like, "You're going to be gone a whole week." Oh, well.
Bye, kids.
Yeah. I'll miss them. But yeah, again, for those that maybe are new to listening to us or whatever, of course, I'm Lyndsay Phillips with Smooth Sailing Business Growth, where we help you attract and acquire customers faster with powerful content marketing. And the other fabulous Lindsey is...
That's a touchdown. So I'm One-Click Lindsey. Now, I just have a quick announcement. So I help you with digital marketing. If your website needs more traffic and leads, you know who to call, me. But if you want to learn how to build a high-ticket funnel, meaning you have a high-ticket priced item, maybe something over $500 or more. Next week, I'm giving away my full funnel that earns clients $10,000 a day frequently, and I'm giving it away. Just go to trafficandleads.net to sign up. Monday through Friday, we're doing a challenge, so get signed up. Yeah.
That is awesome. And yeah, of course, we meet on Thursdays and have a glass of vino and chat about marketing and connect with a lot of fun people. We love it. It's fun.
So what are we talking about tonight, Lindsey?
I was just going to say tonight's hot topic is book launches to not only enable you to be the bestseller, but of course, just get a crap load more leads, right? And build your credibility. And of course, we both done them for clients and such, but you just recently had your own fabulous and successful launch. Oh, I should have brought my copy, and I could have held it up too. Darn.
And for those just watching, I have a printout. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but tonight we're going to talk about how I get these kind of stats. I know you can't see very well. On Amazon. These are my daily downloads from Amazon, and my book has been live for over 2 months. I know you can't see it, but you can see that there's a lot of activity there. So the lines are like 500 or more. Yeah, like it's active. Things are happening out there on Amazon. And so Lindsey and we're going to talk a little bit tonight about it. But first, I was thinking, Lindsey, I think there's a big misconception. I was wondering if you could clear it up for everyone who's listening, is that lots of people want to write a book because they think they're going to make a ton of money.
That is, yeah. Like they're going to be like Danielle Steele and
they'll make thousands of dollars from the downloads alone on Amazon. Not going to happen. You got to come up with 28,000 other reasons to write a book.
Exactly, and
it's honestly, not for the money.
It's pretty much your lead gen, and it is your new business card. It's what's going to build you credibility. It'll get you on podcast shows. It can get you to speaking gigs, soon as you say you're an author, it's like everyone just, ooh, they stand up at attention, right? But it is so true. Then you can say you're author, you're speaker, when you've got all those creds, it ups your game. But
it's definitely not about making money. So don't write a book for that. Because even though, like, just today, I'm just looking at these stats here. Just today, I had over 500 downloads and 20 people bought the hard copy version, which is not bad. Awesome. Yeah, right? But still, you know, I'm my commissions checks from Amazon aren't really, you know, paying the rent.
You're not retiring on the commission checks.
No, but the good news is that by the way, give us some like and love if you guys are out there. Zero reactions. What's happened? What has happened?
I don't know. I think this is the quietest show we've had.
I'm going to give our audience this. Boo. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, I have to do that to you. Yeah. But yeah, you get. I've had people read my book and contact me for work. As Lindsay said, it makes you a better speaker, builds your credibility. You can raise your rates. That's why you write a book, not because you want to make.
Yes, raise your rates, absolutely. And what was I going to say? You know what a lot of people don't do is when they put a book on Amazon, they don't necessarily do the Kindle version.
Yeah. What was their reasoning? They just don't?
No one I know, but I've seen it.
Oh, yeah. It's totally out there all the time. Yeah. Sorry. I thought you were talking about like a personal friend or something.
Experience? No.
Yeah, I mean, like we said at the beginning, when you write a book, it should be to get it in the hands of as many people as possible. So in order to do that, you should totally sign up for Kindle. And then Kindle has this little monthly plan where they can basically get your book for free. But because they're like checking it out, right? So they pay Amazon $50 and they can get as many books as they want on the Kindle. And you want to be part of that program because how else are you going to get 500 people downloading your book in one day?
That's exactly it.
Without paying for it. Yeah.
No, you can't rely on just the purchasing alone, right? Like the hardcover.
No. So definitely has to be in Kindle. I would say the number one way, actually, I'm going to say three things that I did to make the book do this. Number one, I had a launch team, and I'll let you kind of talk about that because you probably organized that for people, right?
I have, absolutely. With a publisher and then also some that are just like Create Space, the regular.
What's the difference between those two? Everybody I've book launched was self-published. So tell everybody what the difference is between those two things. And when you're launching, what you have to consider. Yeah.
It's a lot more money. And it is a really long, drawn out process. I actually have another client. I'm not a part of it. I'm just waiting for it to go live so we can promote it. And he's going through the publishing, and it is long and drawn out, and the back and forth and the meetings and the red tape and the proofing. It's like, oh my God.
And I was thinking that they would basically like block you from doing a couple things on Amazon and stuff. Like you can't give away a free chapter. You can't like do all of these things.
There's a lot of rules.
Yeah.
But they have good connections in regards to getting it out to bookstores. So I think if you're like us, like an entrepreneur, it's not necessary. We did it as a test run to see what the experience would be like. But really, if you're like a novelist, right, then you want to be in the bookstore. It's kind of like a different genre.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so they've got like access to the press. They've got relationships with the bookstores to get it on the shelf. So I think it depends on what your goals are, and where. From an entrepreneurial perspective, doing it on your own is definitely the way to go.
I totally agree, and it's super easy, and can easily be done. I was looking on my phone to see if I could see if we're on, because usually everyone says hello to us, but they're just not tonight. So I was making sure we don't have any comments, but we don't. We're just, everyone's being so shy tonight. But that's fine. That's fine. Be shy.
I know. I'm trying to see who's
you can at least give us a like or something, peeps. Come on, man.
I know.
So that's what I was doing when I was looking down. Oh, wait.
Well, you know what?
We have comments.
We do, but they're not showing. Oh, that's why.
Lindsay, hey, we have people.
They're not not showing up in BeLive at the back end here.
I know. So I'm going to do a quick shout out to Tim. Hello. David is laughing at us, which is not a surprise.
Well, yeah.
Aaron,
my buddy Aaron,
is that your client?
He is my partner in crime for one of my clients, and yeah, I've worked with him for years. He's awesome. He's a fabulous copywriter.
Oh, Chris, wonderful Chris. Says, hey, L squared, Chris Renna.
Yay, Chris.
David, the gong from the Gong Show. Oh, and I booed you guys. Oh,
now we feel bad.
I'm sorry. David's helping with the publishing, then extended program, allowing them to cross over to Barnes & Noble. And Aaron says, also, you can get a fraction of the revenue, and you still have to hustle on the marketing side. Not as good as self-publishing, in my honest opinion. And Kate says hello, and Aaron says hello. Yay!
That's good. Well, this bums me out that I can't share the comments on
I can.
No, but you can't do it on the BeLive. You know how we like to put it up on the screen or whatever?
Yes. So something's up. But for those of you who are watching, I want to comment. If you're written a book, give me the title of your book. And if you're planning on writing a book, say, I'm planning on writing a book, because this is going to be like a long process. So the number one thing you need to do is announce it to everybody so you can actually get around to doing it. Right, Lindsay? So if you're a small business owner, the answer is yes, I'm going to write a book. So I want to see your comments, please. And sorry again for booing you.
I know. BeLive at the back end isn't showing all our comments.
I know. Okay, so did you guys see this? Yeah, you guys saw this cool graph. Okay, so I would say
get in on that action, man.
I know. So the number one thing that I would say you have to do, and this is like a secret, okay? You can actually have your book listed on Amazon in 10 different categories. It will only show 3, but you can actually do 10. And the way you get it into 10 is you actually call them, and they actually answer, and they're actually helpful. It's actually, this is the word actually.
Really?
It's actually kind of surprising. Yeah. You call them and they'll put it in 10 categories. But of course, it's very important what those 10 categories are. You got to go for non-competitive, like a tier of a tier category so that you can get this bestseller thing going on. There you go, Lindsay. Yeah, but publish it in all 10. Like, my book was released over 2 months ago. It's been bestseller since then because it rotates between all 10 of those categories being number 1. Yeah.
I know. And you have to be, you can't just be, best-selling author if you just pick business or marketing. You have to go through the drop downs and get very specific.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that.
You got to do it. That's how you get the bestseller. David says that was laughing about writing a book to make lots of amen, bro. Yeah, David wrote a book, so he knows. He knows the pain. So the other thing I would say that was really important was, you definitely want to go. So Amazon will allow you to give away your book and do a promo period for 5 days every quarter. So when you launch a book, I would absolutely say, run those 5-day promo periods. Be running Facebook ads. Your book's giving away for free. Send it to your email list and try to get people to write reviews. Because even though they got it for free during that promo period, it will still be a verified review. And the more verified reviews, the better. David says, from the bottom up, the ultimate guide for business planning to profitability and journeys to success, 21 empowering stories based on the success principles of Napoleon Hill. David was just on my podcast. So you guys should listen to it this week. Hi, Erica. How are you? Sorry, we have another. Erica, are you going to write a book? I know you are. Sorry, Lindsay, did I interrupt?
That's all right. And Aaron has written 2 books, The Sales Funnel Bible, which I have on my shelf. And book number 2 is The Real Estate Investing Copywriter's Playbook. He's cool. Also in the real estate investing sphere. Yeah. So Chris.
Sorry.
Being a ghostwriter, he has published many a book.
Yeah, he's probably out there a lot. Chris says, don't think this counts, but I made a free ebook. Hey, it's a start. I do want to write a children's book based on my oldest daughter's birth defect and surgery, and then the character's life growing up, future books. Yeah, and it does count because you've gone through the motions. Chris, are already so much farther ahead than people who haven't even thought about this book thing. I absolutely think it counts. So does you get a lot of downloads, Chris? I would love to know. So definitely go through the promo period. And there was one more thing that, my final thing, I know I'm just talking a lot, Lindsay. I'm sorry. Just smack me. Shut me up.
That's all right.
Is Amazon ads. So I would go in, like I'm spending $2 a day on Amazon ads, but every time someone searches for specific keywords, my book comes up and and people click on it and buy it. So it's like $2 a day. It is nothing, but I'm always in the searches. It says bestseller, and that's what I attribute to being able to get 500 downloads a day without marketing. It's amazing.
I know. That's awesome. And it's a combination of strategies too, right? I see Kate made a comment. She says, I haven't written a book, but she has helped clients launch them, which I know. And I find some clients feel weird when they spend so much time writing a book and push back when we tell them to sell it for free. And yeah, as opposed to $25. But that's exactly right, Kate. It's a long game. You're not publishing it to, make cashola on the hard copies. You're there to, change your business and get leads and convert people and all that good stuff.
Yeah. And, when they go into writing the book, I was talking to a gentleman today, so you're not alone. And he really thought that he was going to make a ton of money selling this book. And I was like, dude, I cannot help you. You're like, don't come to me because your expectations will not be met at all. Like I made him repeat, I am not selling this book for money. I am not selling this book for money. And I said, I'm going to put it on the top of my proposal. I am not selling this book for money. You're just, everyone thinks that, but we're here to say it's not happening. David says, Erica said, once I have time, totally. Jim, you made it. Jim was teaching a 3-hour Instagram course. David, Erica, just break it down and write X number of words per day. Hi, guys. Hey, Jim. So, yeah, writing a book. Lindsay, where are you on your book? I think this is a very good question.
I knew you were going to ask me that.
I'm sorry, girl. I have to.
Actually, you know what? I've been writing some blogs that I finally back into my blog writing because I kind of took the summer off from stuff. And yeah, I kind of got my juices flowing, and some of the blogs are for the talk that I'm doing, but I'm going to need it for my book anyways. I finally have clarity on how I want to map it out and stuff like that. And so I just got to book the time and schedule it in my scheduler and just freaking do it.
Yeah.
I know.
Time block it, Lindsay. That's what I did every Friday. Every Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. David, a piece of wisdom I was given when I wrote my first book. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Fair enough. And Aaron, yes, write your book, Lindsay.
I know.
That's true. Every Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. David, a piece of wisdom I was given. Uh-oh. Was that me or you? Can you hear me still?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I had lost you there.
I don't know what happened.
So what else, Lindsay? Other misconceptions? What have you ran into with clients and book launches?
They are daunted at the idea of doing a launch, and they're just like, oh my God, it's going to cost thousands of dollars. It's going to cost too much money.
And what do you say?
Some launches can cost a lot of money if you hire out. We know a lot of people that do book launches for, part of their services. But there's a lot of work that goes into it. There is obviously the marketing, the social media, the emails, the pre-launch, Amazon. Some people do like a Jeff Walker style pre-launch to their book, right? With the sideways sales letter, the survey, there's like the free gift. There's like a whole thing that works up to it. And then there's, if you are getting people to help you with the launch, then there's the back end side of that, making sure that they have all the material and give them bonuses and incentives for helping you launch the book. So having a launch team is what I call it. But I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of work, but so is writing the book. So
yeah. And if you put that much time into writing a book, I say you have to go through the launch process. Now, let me read a couple comments and I have something else. Aaron is picking on you and saying, I'm going to bug you about it every day. I'm sorry. Oh, you see these? Kate says, Lindsay, do Adam's method, which I think was Adam's method. Kate, is this right? He did some videos? and then had an editor write them into a book, or he wrote some blog. I think maybe it was podcast or something. Do you remember what Adam's method is, Lindsay?
So Adam did, because we did an info product launch with Adam Homey, who was awesome, and it worked out really, really well. And it was kind of like the Jeff Walker model-ish, where there was the survey, there's a sideways sales letter, there's like a video series that went out, and then obviously at the end of it was the launch of the product. And there's like a ton series of emails, testing, checking things out. It wasn't really a book launch, like it wasn't on Amazon or anything like that. But I have heard people do book launches using that in tandem with, Amazon, Facebook ads. I mean, there's so many different strategies out there. I meant to ask you, did you do you did the launch team thing, right?
I did. Yeah. Yep. I did. And we did I did thousands and thousands of copies during launch. So it was awesome. Erica, tell me again, what did you do every Friday and what's the typical word count? And Kate says he captured years of all of his stuff, which is massive, spun it to his voice. Great book. Yeah, it is a great book. It's called Groundhog Day. It is a good book. Yeah. Is not,
we should know
the business strategy and not, anyway, it's called Groundhog Day in the marketing thing. Erica, I went to my calendar and I marked off 3 hours every single Friday morning. And that's when I wrote my book, because otherwise at least me, I would put it off and put it off and put it off till I did that. Just kept putting it off. So that's what I did. And what's the typical word count? I can't remember now. My book is 150 pages long. I guess I can look. I have one. My book, and I'll be honest, my book could be longer. 140 pages.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen 120 to 180, 200. So it's not like it has to be
no
2 cities or anything.
Yeah. The other reason why, and tell me what you think about this, is why people don't want to book launch, and even I went through this, is mind trash. You feel really weird that everyone's tagging you and sending you pictures of their book, and I was oh, I hate this. But I mean, I love it, but you hate it. You know what I mean?
I know. It's daunting. And I think the fear of I'm going to put that book out there. Yeah. I'm going to tell everyone I'm going to do this launch. And what if I don't get all the downloads? What if I don't get the purchases? And then, not that anyone's going to know except for your closest friends and stuff like that anyways. But I think it's just that it freaks you out, because you're putting something massive. You're putting your heart on your sleeve. And then you're
saying, I'm good enough to be an author. Yeah. I know this subject matter enough. Yeah. There's a lot of crap that goes on. Aaron, 50,000 for a 200-page 6x9 book. Dang, Aaron is good. Approximately.
Yeah.
So Erica, I think Aaron answered. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Whew. Yeah. Writing a book.
And don't forget that there are people out there, and because here's another fear, is that people think, I've got all the stuff in my head, but I can't, I'm editing myself as I'm typing, or I'm not very good grammatically, or I'm not a good speller, or whatever. But it's there are ghostwriters out there. There are editors out there that
will. An editor, or so I've heard. I'm not much of a writer, so I had to get an editor. But everyone I talk to is everyone has to have an editor. Yeah,
because they'll just make it flow nicely, right? And kind of it's still your content, it's still your thoughts, and it's still your knowledge. But they wordsmith it and add nice quotes or prompt you and be hey, you need a story here. Oh, okay. And then, you put the story in. That's the part where I get hung up because I don't remember stuff. I have such a bad memory when it comes to the past. They're oh, explain a story that illustrates this. I'm I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
I don't. And so it's I can't think of a story eloquently and remember all the details. People tell me, when did I start my business? I don't remember.
I know. Yeah. So she'll help you fish all that crap out. Yeah.
They do. And
Phil says, working on my 3rd book. Of course you are, Phil. Of course.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
I am.
That is awesome.
I'm still people that have their 3rd, their 4th, their 5th book, Diane Gardner, the tax coach. It's she's 6 or 7. It's oh my God, I am not worthy. I'm
yeah. Oh. Jim Homer has what? Is he 7 or 8? Yeah.
mind. It's insane. Yeah.
David says, thank goodness for editors. It's not the English class editing. Yeah, it's true story. True story.
And I remember our buddy Matt Selhorst, he, and I can't think of his book right now.
Dealer Profits?
Yes, thank you. He was on a boat cruise, like with his family and stuff like that. And he just took the morning and like spoke into like his recorder and just talked. And then he gave that to like the ghostwriter editor person and they put it all together. I'm like, damn, like that's good. Or like the voice to text thing. I tried the voice to text thing. It kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I have a hard time typing and then like editing every sentence I write. Is like it has to be perfect as I go. That's what holds me up.
Lindsay, just do it. No. Lindsay, 3 pages by Friday. Wait, tomorrow's Friday.
I have a chapter and a half.
I need 3 pages. Oh wait, a chapter would be more than pages. Lindsay, what are we talking about next week? What did we decide? Oh wait, someone trapped me in a podcast about writing a new book. That's right, David, I did.
I love that. Does it get easier after you write one? You're like, I can knock the second one out and I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, Jim Palmer must be like a professional book writer, right? Like he should be able to feel confident. I think his last book he was out in 90 days or something, he said.
That makes me feel like crap because I'm like, damn, I suck.
You don't suck because you're going to get the book done in 2019.
I know. But yeah, it's a hard feat, but yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's well worth it.
Gotta do it.
You can attest to it. The amount of downloads, the amount of leads, the amount of clout, and the credibility that Lindsay has gotten from the book has been absolutely fabulous. I've seen it all in action from start to finish, which has been really great to watch.
Yeah. Next week, analytics and what you can look at in analytics to make your website better. Is that what we decided?
Yeah, I was just saying to Lindsay earlier that I've been doing some testing with Google Analytics, and it's not complicated. 3 simple stats that you can look at and make changes to your website that will affect your conversions, which are huge. Just 3 very simple stats that you can look at, and it's just understanding them, how to, analyze them and know what to do from there. So it's been really, I love it. I used to hate analytics, but now I'm like, kind of digging them.
There's some good stuff in there. Yeah.
No.
Even though it can be very overwhelming, there is amazing information. Hold on, we have a few more comments. I wrote all of mine on a legal pad, then typed it, creating a first edit to David. Phil says he almost finished coloring his 3rd book, so that's good. Aaron, my ghostwriting clients record audio on their way to work every day and send me their audio files. I love it. Erica, I see a 90-day challenge. Yeah.
And Kate says stop waiting, which of course is Jim's book.
Yes. All right. Shall we peace out, yo?
Yeah, you betcha, baby.
Want me to go first or you?
Go for it.
Remember, go to trafficandleads.net if you want to build a high-ticket sales funnel. I have clients that make over $10,000 on this every single day. I'm going to give you my exact formula, but you got to go to trafficandleads.net to sign up. It's a challenge, goes all next week. I hold your hand. By the end of the week, you will have a high-ticket sales funnel. Trafficandleads.net. Thanks, Lindsay.
You rock, girly. And of course, if you're looking to attract and acquire customers faster with powerful content marketing, whether it's blogs, video marketing, podcast, sales funnels, and more, then go to Smooth Business Growth.
I would have the sound effects, but my phone, because FBLive screwed up, then my phone screwed up, and everything screwed up.
Oh, tech.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see you every week right here. Same bat channel, same bat time.
And it's October. Oh, my God. Why was I going to? I almost said it was October next week. I'm ahead of myself in my brain.
You are a little ahead. You are a little ahead. Until next time. See you later.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.